Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So today we are in April. Twice a year, April and October, what I do is I rotate my gas. Because now I could use Stabilize or whatever to prolong it. You can stabilize it out for like 2 years worth. But what I do, because right now I don't need to do that, I do have the Stabilize that I could put into the gas at any point in time to make it last longer if we needed it to. And but at this point right now I don't have to. And so what I just do is every 6 months, every April and every October, I will go through all the gas that I have on hand and I will use it up. So what I'll do then is, what am I doing? So I'll take this gas, the old 6 months old gas, and put it into my tank. And then I'll take the empty containers and I'll go ahead and I'll refill those up. And then they're going to be good until October. And I do it every single year, you know, and I've been adding more gas into my storage that I have. I'll probably end up buying not the small size but the bigger 5-gallon ones there. And generally what I do with the 5-gallon ones is funny. I'll put about 5.5 gallons into each one just to give me a little bit more gas. And then like I have a 5.5 gallon one, I always put like 6 gallons in that one. So I'm always pushing it a little bit higher than it should be, just because, you know, I have the capacity in the storage, so I figure why not, I'll go ahead and do that. But so that's what we do. I mean, it's I know that whenever April comes, I'm going to rotate the gas, and like I said, then in October, whatever gas that I buy now here in April, I will rotate that gas again. And it's a good system. It keeps the gas fresh. And like I said, once I fill all these up this month, I won't touch them again, like I said, until October. And this way I keep an average, I think I keep about 45 gallons on hand now. I have to figure it all out exactly because I added more cans than I used to have. And I used to keep about 40 on hand. And then I know I just recently changed it up. So then what I'm going to obviously do with this, I'll take this gas can and I'm going to stick it right in the car. And then tomorrow when I go out, I will hit the gas station and I will reload again. So with these two here, like I said, it's about 11 gallons. And it's just something to think about. If an SHTF situation happens, what do you have on hand as far as fuels go? What do you have on hand as far as having oil and, you know, having enough of that backed up? I mean, having food preps and weapons and everything else, that's all well and good, but you got to be able to run, an important one to be able to run is your chainsaw. Being able to have enough fuel that you could, you know, continue to be able to cut trees and stuff like that, because as soon as all that fuel's gone, you're back to the old way of doing things, and that would really stink, to be honest with you. So I know for me, I have a lot of the mix. I just mixed 2 gallons of gas recently just for the chainsaw, because it has a 50-to-1 ratio that you use. And so you put a bottle of that in 2 gallons of gas, and that's the perfect mixture for your chainsaw. And with that gas, what I used was the highest octane. So it didn't have, I don't use the 89%, I use the 93%, I think is what it is the best that you can get. So I use that for the chainsaw. But now, if it was an SHTF situation, obviously this other gas, I would use that up, not for the generator for the house. We would strictly be on whatever we got solar, and that would be it. The gas would be used, like I said, for chainsaw and things like that. I mean, because you're going to have what you have, and that's going to be it. So, real important, like I said. And as far as like having oil, having enough oil backup, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9 quarts, not a bad idea to have. You know, you can use that too, you know, as you go. and we just rotate it all. I mean, that's all we do. I mean, I know that like with the generator, we change the oil out of the generator every 100 hours. And so, like now today we had a really good day of solar. It's overcast now, and they're calling for rain, I think, starting at about 8 o'clock. And I think it's about 6:30 right now. And actually, I can tell you in a second.
We've already kind of had some sprinkles.
Have we?
A little bit. Can't you feel it?
Yeah, it's going to look like it's coming. It's 6:45. Today's Monday the 3rd. Yeah, now it's starting. You can feel a couple sprinkles are starting to happen now. And that's funny. Neighbors are going by in little dirt bikes. Anyway, you know, having enough on hand is a smart thing to do. So if you don't have gas on hand, guys, I would suggest that you do it. Another rule of thumb that I like to have, I never try to go below a half a tank of gas in the vehicle. If I get to a half a tank, I go and I fill it up. So again, that's another way of having more gas on hand. If something went bad in the middle of the night, or even if you were at work, you're going to have enough gas to get home and still have gas left in that gas tank.
Even if like our electric cars didn't work, we still take the gas out of there.
Right.
If we had to.
Yep, if we had to, for whatever reason. So anyway, so that's kind of our routine. It's what we do every year. I thought I would share this with you guys so that you could see how we do it. But so anyway, so today we brought in 3.0 kilowatt hours of
yeah,
power.
0.3 would not be good.
0.3 would have been bad, yeah. Yesterday we actually brought in 3.8 kilowatt hours. And so, like I said, again, I know that I've said it several times, I'm waiting on a check to come. And as soon as that check gets here, I'm going to be buying the next 3 panels. Now, what I'm going to be doing, as far as the panels go, I'm going to be putting one more string of 3 on the charge controller that we have right now, okay? And then what I'll end up having to do is I'm going to have to end up getting another charge controller for the next basically 9 panels. So only 9 panels is what I'm going to have on the one charge controller, just because of the voltage and stuff like that really can't handle any more than that, and I don't want to overdo it and fry my system. So, and I have fail safes on the system too, so if it's like goes over, it'll shut itself right off, like it did that one time.
Oh, with the grilled cheese? When
we were making the grilled cheese on the hot plate, it shut it right down. It flipped the breaker because it was too much. So we have that as far as the fail-safe goes, so that's a good thing. And hold on a second. But so then that'll go in there as well. But anyhow, so the moral of the story is, make sure you have gas on hand. Make sure you're rotating your gas. Like I said, what I do, I rotate it every 6 months. It's just a smarter way of doing it, and you know, that's how we are with doing it here. And I want to thank my camera lady, Heather. Thank you very much for doing the video part of this today.
I didn't really have a choice, did I?
Yes, you did. You could have said, no, Dad, I don't want to, and then I would have had to get the tripod out.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, listen, remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. It's very important that you do it every day, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, and you never know what's going to happen. I mean, anything can happen, so make sure that the people that you care about know how you feel. And remember, guys, it's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to reach, whatever goals you have, you can reach them if you push through, work hard at it. Anybody can do it. I mean, I'm a perfect example because, like I said, I came up here, it's almost 2 years, now it'll be 2 years in June. And, you know, I am not the handiest guy in the world. I'm learning as I go. I've picked up a lot of skills since I've been here, and learned a lot more on other things. And that's what it's all about, really. You have to learn how to do the different things. So that's it for now. I'm going to take that real quick, baby girl. And so anyway, I'll show you the sky here and how lovely it is. And like I said, we are starting to get some rain showers now. And we're supposed to, I think they said 70% chance of rain for tomorrow. So that's not going to be any fun, but we'll deal with it. And so anyway, guys, I hope everybody's having a great day. First day of the work week. and I hope you're all doing well. All right, I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.